Good morning, folks. All right. Well, good news. We are all downhill. We are doing stats and probability, which is like the easy stuff. I am going to have to walk through the book a little bit because there's lots of terminology that they use, but it's really easy. So once you kind of wrap your head around the way what they're asking when they say things like sets and elements and numbers and blah blah blah, it's really easy. Okay, so let's get started. So first off, so in probability and set theory, the first trick you want to do is figure out what set they are talking about. So, what is the items? So, let's see. If we were talking about the set of all the movies with Captain America in it, we'd be like, okay, well, which movies have Captain America in it? We'd list them out. Those are all. That is the set, and it's coming out of something called the universal set, which is basically all the things possible. So, like, say we're talking about the universal set of all the Marvel movies. Okay, and what we're looking for is the set of all the movies containing Captain America. All right, so we'll go back to that one. I feel like that's a pretty good base level that most people understand, can recognize with. But anyways, let's go down to here. So looking at this is called set notation. Really, it's just a bracket with a list of the things that fit it. Okay, so this is set A is the set of all prime numbers less than 10. All right, so what are all the numbers less than 10? Hi, dog. My dog is like climbing up on my lap like a crazy person. Like, hey, you need to pet me now. Yeah. You can't sit up in my lap. You don't fit. Hi. You guys, do you want to say hi? Oh, now he's gone. Okay. Anyways, he realized I'm not paying attention to him because I'm trying to make these. Anyways, all the prime numbers between that are less than 10. Okay, so we have 2, 3, 5, and 7. The number of elements in the set. Elements are just things in that set. So if we're talking the Captain America movies again, that would be the different movies are each an element of the set. And when it's asking for the number of elements, it's just how many things are in that set. Okay, that's an important thing in probability, is knowing how many things are in the set we're pulling from. Okay, all right, so here we go. Set B is the set of even natural numbers less than 10. Okay, so there's this word natural number. So natural number is just a fancy name for counting numbers. So that basically means no decimals, no fractions. You don't count by decimals, you don't count by fractions. Okay, so this is the set of even natural numbers less than 10. Okay, well, we got 2, 4, 6, 8. How many elements are in that set? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 elements in that set. Okay, here we go. Set C is the set of natural numbers less than 10 that are multiples of 4. Okay, so right here, this is C. Okay, because we're talking about set C. And what are the numbers that are multiples of 4 but less than 10? Well, 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So there are 2 elements. Okay? These are your basic way of setting up sets. We'll talk about what is in each set and how to figure it out, but really it's just picking something. Okay, universal set. What that is that's where we're pulling all these numbers from. Okay, so they tell us the universal set is all natural numbers less than 10. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it, right? Because it's not 0. That's not a natural number. You don't count with 0. And 10, it says less than 10. So there's our set. And so this would be n sub u. Because that is the universal set. All right, let's move on. Okay, like I said, normally I'm trying to work up through the book a little less because I feel like it's not as necessary. And you guys are like, just do the gray sheets. But I feel like with this section especially, we need a lot of, there's a lot of terminology, and the book really helps. Okay, so here's some more terms. We got subset. So a subset would be all the things that are contained within a set. Okay, so they use C as a subset of B. So if we go back to the stuff they had, C was 4 and 8, and B was 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's the example they use. Okay, so, all right. You know what? I'm going to skip this for now, and we're going to go on to our Marvel movie example. But here's the 4 things I'm going to go over. All right? I'm going to go through subset, intersection, union, and complement. All right, and I'll try to tie it back to those numbers as well, but just remember you can set those sets as whatever you want. All right, so let's go over to a separate sheet of paper. And we're going to say our universal set is all the Marvel movies. Okay? So we'll say our universal set all, well, actually not all Marvel movies, all MCU movies. We're not going to count any of the TV shows, none of the Netflix stuff, none of the cartoons, none of the expanded stuff, none of the Fox stuff, just MCU movies. And so when I say MCU movies, I mean Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Thor 1, 2, 3, Captain America 1, 2, 3. Let's see, Guardians 1 and 2, Avengers 1, 2, 3, and 4, Doctor Strange, 2 Ant-Mans, and I think there's like 15 movies. Let's see. You know what? We're just going to list them all out. All right, we got Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Thor 1, 2, 3, Cap 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we've got GOTG, Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Strange, Wasp, because she's better, 1 and 2. We have Black Panther. Got Black Panther. I'm sure I'm missing some. How many movies is this so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Jeez. We got Captain Marvel. I think Homecoming was. So we'll say Spider-Man. Just the first one. Well, we could do Spider-Man 1 and 2. We need all the Avengers. There are a lot of these movies. Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm going to cheat and I'm going to pull up a list. Just so we can double check our math. Make sure we're not forgetting something. Oh, I think Hulk counts, right? I think the first Hulk. List of MCU. No, I don't want popular. I want an actual list. Here we go. List of movies. Let's see what we got. We're already at 8 minutes. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are probably like, it's all these. So the Infinity Saga, Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. So I need Hulk. Iron Man, Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Cap, Avengers. All right, we got all those. Iron Man 3, Thor, Cap 2, Guardians, Avengers 2, Ant-Man. Got all those. Cap 3, Strange. Got that. Guardians 2, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Thor 3. Man, I only forgot the Hulk, and I didn't really forget the Hulk. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's all that there is right now, so let's count them real fast. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There are 23 movies in the MCU. That is ridiculous. Okay, so we're going to say that's our universal set. So we said that set A is all of the movies with Captain America in them. So we'll say set A is equal to Cap movies. So all the Cap movies. So that is, well, obviously Cap 1, 2, and 3. Avengers 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I don't believe he's in any of the Iron Mans or any of the Thors. He's not in Guardians. I don't think he's in Doctor Strange, Wasp. I don't think he's in Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man. I think that's it. I think those are all the movies with Cap. So I might be missing one, but we're going to say those are all the movies with Cap. So that is 7 movies total. So there are 7 elements in that set. All right. Now let's do, I am not going to do the set with all of the movies with Iron Man because he's in like every stinking movie. So we'll say all the movies with Spider-Man. Set B, Spidey. So obviously Spider-Man 1 and 2. 1, 2. He's in the third Cap in Civil War. He's in Avengers 3 and 4. 3 and 4. And I believe that's it. So, okay, we're going to say that's it. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies that he's in. Okay, so there are 5 elements in the in set B, which contains Spider-Man. Okay, and now let's do one more. We'll do set C. Let's do this in honor of our female hero number 1, Miss Black Widow. So we'll say this is the set of movies with Widow in it. Okay, so she's in all 4 Avengers. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's in Winter Soldier and in Civil War. So Cap 2 and 3. And then I believe she made her debut in Iron Man 2. It was 2. I think it was 2, not 3. And so we'll say Iron Man 2. And I believe that's it. She might... No, she wasn't in Spider-Man. No, I think that's it. So let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 elements of that set. Same as Cap. Look at that. Pretty good. Okay, so she's in the exact same number as Cap, more than Spider-Man. All right. That was a lot of rambling about superhero movies, but now we're going to do some overlapping stuff. We're going to use the terms like subsets. Oh, I don't have any subsets. Okay, here we go. Subset. We're going to make a set D because I need a subset. What color have I not used? We'll use brown. Set D. Okay, so who is a subset of these? Let's do no, because dang it, because he's in Thor. I can't do Hawkeye. Falcon. Perfect. We'll do Falcon. So Falcon. Falcon is in Avengers. Is he in 2? No, he's in. Is he in 2? Because he comes out and he's in Cap 2. It's the first one he's in. No, he's not in 2. He's not. I don't think he's in 2. I could be wrong. We're going to say he's not. Okay, so he is in Cap 2, Avengers 3 and 4, and Cap 3. I think he's in Cap 2, Avengers 3 and 4. Okay, that's Falcon. If he's in Avengers 2, that's fine. That doesn't really change anything. But I know he's in the last 2 Avengers. Okay, so here we go. Let's go through these. So the first term we talked about was subset. Subset is when an entire set can be written inside of another one. So for example, we can say Falcon. This set is a subset of Captain America, because he is in all of the movies that have Captain America, and Captain America has more movies. So he is the major set that contains all of set D. So it would be said to be a subset. So Falcon is a subset of the Cap movies. I think he's also a subset of the Black Widow movies, weirdly enough. So Falcon can be either a subset of Black Widow or a subset of Cap. Basically, every movie that Falcon is in has Black Widow and Captain America in it, which is kind of cool. That's how sets work out. Okay, so intersection is the next term, and the symbol for it. So subset. Let's make some room over here. So subset looks like this. We would say D is a subset. That's what this little C looking thing of A. Again, that means all of Falcon's movies are in Cap's movies. Okay, so then the next thing we have is called intersection. Intersection, so let's see, we could say the intersection of Spidey and Cap. So we'll say intersection of B and A. Okay, so what are all the movies that have both Spider-Man and Captain America? So what I'm looking for is the movies that overlap in both. So the intersection would be Avengers 3, 4, and Cap 3, right? Those are the 3 movies that have both of these characters in them. It's no other movie because none of the other movies, well, for one, that aren't listed in these 2 sets have Cap or Spidey. So the only movies that have both, the only sets that contain both of these things are Avengers 3, 4, and Cap 3. Okay, so that would be the subset, or the intersection. So what do we say? Avengers 3, 4, and Cap 3. So that would be the intersection of Spider-Man and Cap. Okay, the union. So union would be all the movies that contain either. So if I were to say union of Spidey and Cap, of B and this U sign, so again, the U stands for union, the upside down one is intersection. So the union of Spidey and Cap would be any movie that has either of these people. So basically, Cap 1, 2, 3, Avengers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and Spider-Man 1 and 2. So this would be Cap 1, 2, 3, Avengers 1, 2, 3, 4, and Spidey 1, 2. So those 3, 7, 9 movies contain either Spider-Man or Captain America. Okay? All right, so that's union. The last one is called complement. Okay? So complement is basically everything that does not contain these people. Okay? So if I were to say the complement, which looks like this, so we want to say the complement of Cap. Who has the most movies? Cap. Cap's going to be the easiest because he's just in those. Okay, so the complement of Cap. So the way you'd write that is you would either say A with a little c to stand for complement. Oh, so this is complement. Or this little tilde sign and an A. So basically, all the movies that do not have Captain America. And I'm not going to write those down because basically it's any movie that is not in these 2 series. So that means it's Hulk, Spider-Man 1 and 2, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, Wasp 1 and 2, Doctor Strange, Guardian of the Galaxy, Thor 1 through 3, Iron Man 1 through 3. All of those form the set of movies that is the complement of Captain America. The other important thing about complement, if you add the number of elements in the complement plus the number of elements in the set. So if I were to add these 7 movies, and let's see, this is 3, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if I were to add these 16 movies to these 7 movies, I would get the total set. I would get the total universal set. So again, the complement is what's not in the set we're looking for. Okay, whatever is left in the universal set that is not in that set. Okay, that's complement. So those are all the different terms for set. I'm going to stop this video because it's run along. I'm at 20 minutes already. And then I'm going to make another video talking about the probability part of it. And hopefully I'll do some of the other things. Again, this is the most important part, is figuring out how these sets work. And so it was a lot. But hopefully you guys, this is something you guys are familiar with. I apologize for you people who do not watch Marvel movies. I tried to make it as follow-alongable as possible by putting numbers to it. All right. Anyways, that's enough of this video. The next one is coming up soon.